The strange story of the Jamison family in October 2009. The mysterious and tragic story of the Jamison family began to unfold in the state of Oklahoma, United States. Bobby Dale Jamison, Sherilyn Leanne Jamison, and their young daughter Madison Stormy Star Jamison were seeking a fresh start, but what they encountered was a disturbing end with few clear answers. Part 1. Journey for a New Beginning. The Jamison family was searching for land to build a new home in a rural area. They planned to move to the tranquility of the Sambwa Mountains, where they intended to live in a prefabricated house. Bobby and Sherilyn were tired of city life and hoped that the move would bring spiritual and emotional renewal. To many, this drastic change might have seemed impulsive, but for the Jamisons, it was a chance to start over. Part 2. The day of disappearance. On October 8, 2009, the Jamison family left their home in Eufaula, Oklahoma, heading towards the Sambwa Mountains. They were eager to find the perfect location for their new home. According to security camera records, the family seemed calm as they left home. However, upon reaching their destination, things took a strange turn. They were last seen by a local hunter, who reported that the family appeared disoriented and confused. Part 3. The abandoned truck. A week after their disappearance, the Jamison family's truck was found abandoned on a remote dirt road. Inside the truck, all of the Jamisons' personal belongings were found, including wallets, cell phones, GPS devices, and $32,000 in cash. Their family dog was also inside the truck, dehydrated but alive. The discovery of the money raised many questions. Why were they carrying so much cash? Were they fleeing from something or someone? Additionally, the GPS indicated that they had made some strange stops along the way, without a clear route. Part 4. Sherilyn's diary. Inside the truck, investigators found a diary where Sherilyn wrote about strange presences in their home. She mentioned evil spirits and a constant feeling of being watched. Sherilyn believed their house was haunted and that they were being tormented by paranormal entities. The diary also contained Sherilyn's reflections on her mental health and the challenges faced by the couple. There were mentions of rituals and discussions with a pastor about the possibility of an exorcism. These diary entries raised many questions about the family's mental state and whether they could have been victims of something supernatural. Part 5. The fruitless search. Law enforcement, search dogs, and volunteers scoured the area for clues. They covered kilometers of rugged terrain and dense forests, but found no sign of the family. The search continued for months, and the lack of concrete leads began to frustrate investigators. Search teams faced adverse weather conditions, including torrential rains and thick fog, which further complicated the operation. The case was becoming an enigma. Part 6. Theories and speculations. As time passed, various theories began to emerge. Some believed the Jamisons could have gotten involved with a dangerous cult or group. Bobby had mentioned to a friend that he was interested in witchcraft and the occult, which fueled this theory. Other theories suggested the family could have been victims of a murder-suicide, given the mental state described in the diaries. There were even speculations about alien abduction, given the strangeness of the events. The murder-suicide theory gained traction after the discovery of a missing gun from the Jamison home, which was never found. Part 7. Financial and personal issues. Friends and family described the Jamison family as reclusive and struggling financially. Bobby suffered from chronic back pain, which left him unable to work regularly. Sherilyn battled depression and bipolar disorder. They also had a history of family tensions, including a legal dispute with Bobby's parents. Bobby believed his father had threatened his life due to a business conflict, adding another layer of mystery to the case. All these factors contributed to the mystery surrounding their disappearance. Part 8. The discovery of bodies. In November 2013, 4 years after their disappearance, deer hunters found the remains of Bobby, Sherilyn, and Madison a few kilometers from where the truck had been left. The bodies were in an advanced state of decomposition, making immediate identification and determination of the cause of death difficult. DNA testing was required to confirm their identities. The location of the bodies, so close to the truck, left investigators perplexed. How were they not found during the initial searches? Were they hiding somewhere before they died? Part 9. More questions than answers. The discovery of the bodies raised more questions than answers. Why were they so close to the truck and not found in the initial searches? How did they die? Autopsy could not determine the exact cause of death, and there were no clear signs of violence. The money found in the truck suggested they were not fleeing from a financial crime. Investigators considered the possibility that the family could have died from exposure to the elements, but the lack of concrete evidence kept the case open and inconclusive. Part 10. The legacy of mystery. The case of the Jamison family continues to intrigue investigators, journalists, and mystery enthusiasts to this day. Television programs, documentaries, and podcasts have dedicated entire episodes to trying to unravel what happened to Bobby, Sherilyn, and Madison. Each new theory adds complexity to a case that seems to have no end. The internet is full of forums and discussion groups where people share their own theories and speculations about the case. The mystery of the Jamisons has become a cultural phenomenon, keeping curiosity and public interest alive. The story of the Jamison family is a terrifying reminder that not all mysteries have solutions. The lack of concrete answers and the eerie setting make this story a true nightmare, keeping the audience captivated until the last second, eager for any fragment of truth that may emerge. Perhaps one day, new evidence will come to light and provide answers to the lingering questions. Until then, the story of the Jamison family will continue to haunt those who seek to understand the inexplicable.